It's nice to see that this one will be played against a backdrop of relatively blue skies, with the odd scudding cloud, because that's what it's all about. This, after all, is an outdoor event. Hewitt won the toss and elected to receive. So it'll be Nadal going in search of his 81st victim on clay, who will get this one underway.
Racing 39. Good signal, 43.
Yeah, he's given it to him. Took a long, hard look at it. It's a nice opening service game.
First game.
We've talked a lot about how Hewitt needs to play today. How do you expect Nadal to perform?
Well, we're not going to see anything substantially different from Nadal. He's going to keep plugging away at what has worked for him, and that's not going to dominate with the big forehand, show a bit of variety with the serve, and I hope he continues to keep coming in when it's necessary, because I think it's going to be key for him when he's got Hewitt on the move, trying to finish the point off, because he's got a good pair of wheels on him as Hewitt. He doesn't want to give Hewitt too many opportunities to get back into the point.
Afstand. Cruising. 15.
Length. Nice and aggressive.
13.
It's when he hits his forehand the best. Good racket head speed.
Left. First.
Like that play from Hewitt. Not afraid to come in with a bit of pace to the Nadal forehand. It's the longest swing on the Nadal forehand.
Good to 40. 50.
Yeah, that was all a little too obvious, I'm afraid. Nadal knows Hewitt well. He loves to finish the point off with those little angles, especially on the volley. Nadal already racing up the court, even before Hewitt made contact with the ball. Very positive start to the match by the Australian.
No, Thompson, 11-15. No, Bryson. Love 30.
Well, this is a very interesting start. Good tiny bespeckled today. Don't see that very often. 3 break points. Sensible shot, constructed the point well.
15.
So effective with the forehand from that side of the court. It's another reason why I like to play to the Nadal forehand on his left side of the court, because he's not as comfortable with the forehand from that side as he is when he runs around the backhand. Can do so much more when he runs around the backhand.
Obvious that Hewitt was going to try and win the point with the little short angle volley. Even if he'd made it, Nadal, I'm sure, would have made the distance because he was already chasing up the court. So Hewitt's got to be careful. He's got to vary his tactics once he does get to the net. Some of the Aussie greats
Newcomb, Roche, and the likes would have enjoyed that backhand slice.
Another chance to break. Shaky start from Nadal.
I haven't heard you say that too often.
Too right. And Hewitt taking full advantage of it. He leads 2-1 opening set.
Part of this 80-match winning streak. Very impressive from Nadal. Of late, not too many guys have been able to take a set off him. Last week, it was Nikolai Davydenko who has been the only man able to win a set off him this European clay court season. Prior to that, obviously, it was Federer in the finals of the French Open last year who got a set in that encounter. And interestingly, it was this very man, Lleyton Hewitt, who in the 4th round managed to win the 2nd set against Rafael Nadal. So he is one of the few guys who's been able to stretch him somewhat on the clay.
Well, when they got given Hewitt in the Hexenkessel competition, they were a little disappointed, because I'm sure they had a look at his recent results and his record on clay, and they thought, well, we're not going to get too many free tickets out of that one. But they've been pleasantly surprised with his run to the semi-finals, and at this stage of the event, they're also thinking about having to free up their Sunday. Which would be a huge bonus, both for them and, of course, for Hewitt. Latecomers having just grabbed a bite to eat.
No, love 50.
Well, Nadal able to dictate play, and so good when the ball is dropped short. Got to keep a better length than that.
Close in price. 15-30. 40 43. Spiel.
He's doing well. Much to cheer so far. Exactly the start that they and he wanted.
From Singer, 15.
Perhaps I'd like to have seen Hewitt just apply a little bit of pressure there to Nadal once he'd got the lob over his head. That's the thing. If you target the Nadal forehand, more often than not, when you target it with a bit of pace, he's only going to hit it cross-court. You can see what happens when he tries to take it up the line. He's already missed a couple when he's attempted that particular shot.
Should be an interesting contest, that one. The Nadal serve and the Hewitt return. Yeah, lovely shot.
He's been hitting the shot so well the whole week. Forehand up the line, takes it nice and early. This time painting the line. It's a must-use shot against Nadal.
Deadly accurate. Lovely shot. He's spot on tactically too.
Davydenko was able to take his backhand early and cause Nadal a few troubles last week. Hewitt taking a page out of that book.
Going after Nadal's forehand, and so far it's working well. A little anxious, I'm sure, Nadal's camp at the moment. Quality stuff from Hewitt. He's got the balance absolutely right so far. He's been aggressive, but he's not missing. Smiles all round. Hewitt has started supremely well.
He's done his homework. That's what it seems like. He's got the tactics spot on. Roger Federer is watching a little bit of this match because he can learn a thing or two from Aussie. And he is out of his comfort zone. He's so used to guys plugging away at his backhand, which is rock solid. Two consecutive matches last week against Djokovic and Yuzhny. Only made one backhand unforced error. I believe the reason for that is it's a shorter swing, less can go wrong with it. Whereas when you play with a bit of pace to the forehand, you can catch him a little bit late. That's when he makes the unforced errors.
Nadal coming off distinctly second best at the beginning of this one. Got an awful lot of work to do here to try and salvage something in this opening set. Hewitt looking to extend his already considerable lead.
Seats quickly, thank you.
Still a lot of fans making their way back into the stadium.
Try 30.
Well, he'll certainly want to try and get involved in this opening set just as a way of building up his confidence for the start of the second. It's been disastrous so far for Nadal. Been on court for just over half an hour. Much of that time, Hewitt has been making his opponent look distinctly average, which is extremely hard to do.
From Sydney, 15.
Skidded off the line.
From second line, 15.
Very little you can do there because you have hardly any time to react.
Try 30-15.
Nicely done. It's not often that you can leave Hewitt flat-footed, as Nadal did there. Lovely feel, but it's Hewitt who still has a commanding lead.
Part of the reason that Nadal is struggling so much on his serve is that he's not making enough inroads when he gets the first serve and only winning 63% of the points. He's trying to vary it against one of the best returners in the business. He hasn't been that effective, and you can see Hewitt doing a good job on the second serves as well. Nadal dropping at second serve far too short, the black dots on your screen. Hewitt, on the other hand, well, when he finds the mark with his first serve, he's been able to dominate proceedings. Second serve hasn't been too bad either. And it's the serve that's been so impressive in all of his matches this week. He's served so well. And it's Lleyton Hewitt's serve of old.
This would be the first time that Hewitt would have a chance to get a little tight in this opening set, so it'll be interesting to see how he reacts. Opportunity here to wrap it up. Important, I think, for him to do so very positively. sends the appropriate message down the other end of the court.
Of shots I'm talking about. When he hits it hard cross-court, there's only one place Nadal's going to hit it, so Hewitt's waiting for the cross-court reply. Only has to take 1 or 2 steps, and then he can pick a shot. Backhand is money.
Couldn't have played a better set tactically. The execution of those tactics as well has been supreme.
Most people would hit this one to the Nadal backhand. He goes back to the forehand. Winners keep rolling on for the Aussie.
Unforced errors for Nadal, but it's been the forced errors as well. Hewitt has put the Spaniard under an awful lot of pressure, as well as remaining rock solid in the back of the court, and has also managed to win 10 of the 12 points when he's got his first serve in play. So far it's been a rock-solid performance in every single department. Well, you couldn't have wished for anything better if you're a fan of the Australian. Took that opening set in just 38 minutes. 6-2.
You said it perfectly. Rock solid first set for the Aussie. Posted some impressive numbers. All starts with a good first serve. He's been operating so nicely throughout the week. Hasn't let him down today, especially in this first set. Winning plenty of points on the first and second serves. He's only lost 5 points on serve this entire first set against a guy who returns as well as Nadal. Well, that says it all. Hewitt has done such a good job neutralizing the Nadal serve. But in a nutshell, the tactics have been spot on. He's been aggressive to the Nadal forehand, and it's paid dividends.
Well, the real test starts now. There must be a response, surely, from Nadal. When that comes, if it does, how will Hewitt respond? Will he be able to withstand the pressure? Federer lost the opening set in the first of today's semi-finals before winning comfortably in the third. Is that going to be the same scenario here as far as Nadal's concerned?
From Sydney, 59. Racing, 39. Reaching 41. Reaching comes 40-15.
10 unforced errors for Nadal. Sometimes he doesn't make that in the course of an entire match.
Brilliant. That's what you've got to do against Nadal. Step up the court, take the ball early on the rise so you don't get forced behind your own baseline. Also doesn't give Nadal that much time to recover. He is a good mover, but nobody can get those back in play. Look how early Hewitt was taking that shot. Just running out of patience for once. Nadal manages to hold his opening service game, but not without incident.
Talked about him dropping the forehand short last week against Davydenko, which got him into trouble. And you can see he's dropping it a little short when he goes to the Hewitt backhand especially, and that's Hewitt's strength. So solid, he can step up the court, take the backhand nice and early. And when he does take that backhand nice and early, Hewitt hitting a lot of them cross-court to the Nadal forehand. And that's the tactic that we spoke about, taking it nice and early, hitting it with a bit of pace, and the fact that he flattens it out, that's going to do him the world of good. Targeting the Nadal forehand, a lot of balls going to the Nadal's forehand area of the court. Now when he does decide to go to the Nadal backhand, he's got him off balance because Nadal's not sure if he's going to continue to pepper the forehand. So now the tactics just even better. Gives you so many options when you get the tactics right.
Well, this is a big game, no doubt about it. The drop serve here loses all the momentum that he created in the opening set, and he will hand the initiative to his opponent. If he can hold and stay with Nadal for as long as possible at the beginning of this set, then anything can happen.
Gave you an indication there. Nadal does try to go up the line with the forehand. It's not as accurate. A lot of those forehands up the line drifting towards the center of the court. So Hewitt not having to cover that much ground. Just got to be careful of the unforced errors now as Hewitt. 35 in the set.
Desperate need of a couple of big first serves here. Tellingly, only made one so far in this game. Break point. Well, that's what Uncle Tony would have wanted. A positive response, playing Nadal to the loss of that opening set, but that was the last thing that Hewitt needed to do, play a poor service game. Only made 1 of 5 first serves, and that's in stark contrast to the quality of his delivery in the opening set.
11-15. Thompson back 15.
The return, the surprise tactic going straight at the forehand. Nadal instantly moves to his right, having just served, to try and cover the backhand, so that's why it's a good tactic. Hewitt already up to 8 unforced errors. You've got to remember, he only made 7 throughout the course of the opening set. Whilst Nadal started much more brightly in this set than he did at the beginning of the match. Once it's Hewitt that breaks down in one of those protracted baseline rallies. Just hasn't been able to keep that level of intensity up. Breaking down in the 20th shot of the rally. And allowing Nadal the opportunity here to move swiftly into a 3-love lead. suggesting that it wasn't deep at the baseline. No need for Chris to get down there. So they'll have to play it again. Mistake from that gentleman there. Starting to get on top now. Especially in the longer rallies. He has responded well. He leads 3-love, second set.
One of the reasons why Nadal is best in the business on clay is his movement. So light on his feet. That's what helps him to get into position. When you're in position, you can hit the ball as hard as you want. Just dancing like a boxer around the court. Look at that, always on his toes. Balance, split step just before he needs to take off for the next shot. Back to the center of the court. He's got the crossover step, split step again, and then he's ready to take off.
Nadal hasn't made any drastic changes to his game plan here in a second, yet the end result is a lot different. Primarily because Hewitt hasn't been able to keep up his end of the bargain. Promised so much after the opening set, but his game has dropped off drastically, and this now a must-win game.
Just starting to misfire a little bit with the backhand is Hewitt. Made 2 unforced errors in the opening set. It's already at 6. So the side that was rock solid. It's letting him down. Despite the fact that Hewitt won that point on his second serve, doesn't want to have to rely on that too much. Because when he serves well, he gets lots of first serves in, he's a much better player. He's only made 1 first serve this set thus far. The second set numbers already stacking up too well for him.
30 under.
That's a little bit of a let-off. Nadal knows the importance of trying to secure that second break of serve. Will pretty much wrap up the set, surely. Such a tame shot, that one. Completely different player now to that which we saw in the opening set. Break point. It's more like it.
First serve. It's gone a bit walkabout. Needs to find it quickly.
Fortunate in the end. Nadal should have done more really with that last shot.
Important thing here, Hewitt doesn't panic with this volley, just places it deep, reads the play pretty well, covers the right angles. He's frustrated, Nadal, today, no question about that.
Right shot to play, given Hewitt's position.
It's a good combination of shots. Deep backhand up the line, short dropper to the Hewitt forehand. He would have to cover maximum amount of distance if he wanted to track that one down.
That's a good serve. That's what's got to start to happen. More of those are going to find their mark. Don't have to be outright winners. If he can get more in, at least it will allow him to start to dominate again from the back of the court. Nadal cursing himself.
Nadal leads 3 games to 1.
It was a golden opportunity to manufacture a second break of serve. Hewitt did well to eventually hold. He'll still have ambitions of winning this one in straight sets, that's for sure.
Photographer.
It's been full of incident, this one, but yet to really catch fire. Need both players to start playing well at the same time for that to happen. Pretty close. And Nadal confirms with a sweep of his foot that it caught the line. A lovely shot. Saw plenty of that in the opening set.
And he's waiting for it, and he has to take one or two steps to get around the ball because he knows where it's coming. And then hitting the inside out is so easy. He's got plenty of options available.
Exercise for Nordqvist. Confirms that the ball was just wide. The crowd sensing that this is a half chance for Hewitt to get back into this set. Loves to use that serve on the big points. Players have got to be wary of that when coming up against him.
31.
Hewitt hasn't done anything spectacular in this game so far, but he's earned a break point. immense variation on serve for big points. Oh, it's a brilliant shot. And note how short it is up the court. That's what allows him to create that amazing angle. He's not trying to go deep. This one bounces well inside the service line. No chance for Nadal to respond.
See, not nearly as comfortable going up the line with the forehand.
Well, Buck's looking for a positive point here. Well, man. It's better to be in control of your own destiny in important moments in matches. And that's exactly what he wasn't. Way too passive on that point for me. That's a good shot, giving Hewitt a taste of his own medicine. Just dropping the ball a little short. A little spin on that. Such a good tactic to use on a slippery court like clay. So hard to stop and then change direction. Got out of jail there a little bit. He was fortunate Hewitt wasn't a little more aggressive when he had the chance on break point.
Go get the
And the
racket.
Spaniard leads 4-1.
It's always nice to see Nadal being tested. Really has run through his opponents for the most part during clay court season. Just to see him a little bit uncomfortable, out of his comfort zone, betting against the odds. Taking a picture of one or both of his idols.
Time.
It's about that time of the day, really. A little snack. Mid-afternoon, just to bridge the gap between lunch and dinner. Seen a lot of good tennis today, the youngsters. Seen the world #1 Roger Federer come through in 3 sets against Carlos Moya in the first semi-final, and they've seen Hewitt start the second one very, very well, winning the opening set 6-2, but Nadal has hit back strongly and now leads 4-1. So Hewitt with it all to do.
First serve.
That was a great look at the foot speed of Nadal. Changes directions so quickly. Just missed that. Such a big guy, he moves so well.
Nice. 30.
Starting to make a few more first serves, but still first serve percentage languishing in the low 30s in this set. That's how he's got to continue to play. Got that balance so right in the opening set. It was controlled but aggressive here in the second. Just started a little passively and paid the price. But whilst it's just the one break that separates the two, he'll still feel like he's got a chance here of winning this one in straights. opportunity for Hewitt there, squandered.
Just lost his footing there, did Nadal. Well, he defends off the backhand side.
I think he was just suggesting he needed to open that racket face a little more there. Great tennis.
Not too many players who can outsmart Nadal on a clay court. For the vast majority of this match, Lleyton Hewitt has done just that. Such delicate touch. No panic here. Picked his spot.
Nadal has been a little more comfortable in this set for the vast majority of it. And now it's just a game away from taking us into a decider.
Starting to find the range a little bit better on the forehand. Starting to get sharper and sharper angle on the cross-court shot, especially in that last rally. That's what he has to do if he wants to outmaneuver Hewitt, because Hewitt's backhand can be rock solid, has been for most of this encounter. Wouldn't mind Hewitt just coming in a tad more when he's got the Spaniard stretching. Once or twice in that last game, had an opportunity to come in. Didn't utilize it. So good around the net.
Just that one break of serve separating the two that Nadal fashioned in Hewitt's opening service game of this set. So now the Australian needs to hold here to remain alive in the second.
the first forehand winner down the line I can remember in this entire encounter. Hewitt still doing the right thing, covering the cross-court one, no doubt, making his opponent go for the tougher shot.
Gradually improving that first serve percentage, which certainly helps his cause. Reduces the arrears to just 2 games. This next one is the biggie. Saved a couple of break points in the 5th game of this set. Five-3. Better. He's got to be more aggressive when he gets the opportunity. Free himself of the shackles.
No doubt his best forehand, the inside-out one. It's so close to the line. It's the one he's got the most control on.
Serving a lot better here in the second, whereas Hewitt's first serve percentage is dire.
Lleyton, 31.
First double of the match. So certainly the tension is there in his arm. Much in it. It's always dangerous approaching to Hewitt's backhand because he's got one of the best lobs in the game. Very, very hard to read where he's going to hit the shot. Just didn't put enough topspin on that one. Set point. Unforced error off the forehand. It's paid to Hewitt's chances of winning this one in straight sets. Nadal will feel quietly confident now.
Able to turn the tables on his opponent. The biggest reasons for that was started serving better, did Nadal. He got that first serve percentage even higher in the second set. As a result of that, was able to dictate points with the second ball with a big forehand. Hewitt, by contrast, his first serve percentage is dipping. As I've said on so many occasions, the serve is so central to the men's game, and when his serve percentage dipped, so did the rest of his game. He wasn't able to dominate, wasn't able to step up the court as much, and found himself on the back foot, started making few too many unforced errors because Nadal was able to implement his aggressive style, his aggressive baseline style on the Aussie.
So the scene's set for a fascinating deciding set. Smart money still has to be on Nadal, obviously. He'll be a brave man to bet against Hewitt, especially considering the wins he's already enjoyed this week over Almagro, Davydenko, Chela and Kaleri. Love all. Hewitt, surely. Looked wide. Old Christ will take a very close look at it.
That ball's out.
They won't like it.
See a whole ball mark. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's a whole ball mark here.
In the middle of matches, Lleyton will argue long and hard that black is white.
15-30.
On that occasion, he was wrong. Got to be careful with both the unforced errors and the occasional F-bomb. Break points. Brilliant. That's the way to turn defense into attack. He's so good with a target. Finally, Uncle Tony can be pleased with his charge. Nadal gets off to the perfect start here in the deciding set.
Was a little bit passive in the opening set. Was Nadal. You can see he's standing far back, and the result of that, he was dropping a lot of his balls shorter and shorter, allowing Hewitt to attack him. But in the second set, subtle change of tactic. You can see Nadal now starting to step up the court, playing a little bit more aggressively, taking the ball earlier. It's that subtle change in tactic, ball striking, that's enabled him to turn the tables on Hewitt.
Coaching 15.
Subtly starting to gain the upper hand now.
This backhand is such an underrated shot. He is so effective with it. Might not be as hard as the forehand, but he creates angles, defends well off it, returns the serve well off that side. Showing us his full repertoire from that wing.
Oh, yes. Something a little bit special about that one.
You know, when he's starting to find his confidence, when he starts to hit his least favorite shot, like that, what we call the banana pass, all kinds of side spin, whipping around the side of it, bringing the ball from outside the alley into the singles court.
It's going to be hard now for Hewitt. Nadal, slowly but surely in this match, has asserted his authority. It's been a subtle switch in the power balance. Not as obvious as the first semi-final between Federer and Moya, but just as effective. Nadal thinks that one was wide. Rarely gets it wrong. And didn't on that occasion either.
It's not easier to stop mid-point. The ball's coming slowly, but sometimes it's very difficult for the players when the opponent's unwinding on a huge forehand. Whatever is served, just to stop. That's when the umpire's got to take a bit of responsibility.
Well, this one's absolutely crucial. little fortunate. Needs a little bit of luck at the moment. Three of 11 in this set so far, and first serves made. Brilliant. I think the fact that Hewitt hasn't been able to serve as well as he would have wanted in the second and third sets has allowed Nadal back into the match. And now he's supremely confident. You mentioned, Robbie, it was going to be important for Hewitt to serve well in the match as he did yesterday. And it hasn't happened, apart from in that opening set. Had to win that one to remain competitive. 2-1. We've been lucky today to be able to get both matches played with the roof open. Didn't look particularly promising this morning. It was lashing down. Woke up. But I think the players will have preferred to have played in conditions like this afternoon. It's an outdoor event at the end of the day.
Rice, 30.
Too much purchase on the ball there for Hewitt to handle. It's a shame that this one really hasn't scaled the heights that we would have wanted in terms of the quality of the tennis. Seen some good stuff in patches, but both players haven't played well at the same time. Might still happen, of course. 1-3.
Wait, please. Ball. Coach, 15.
Some good footwork there. Gave himself enough room.
That is just first backhand unforced error for Nadal in this third set. He's so effective with the passing shot off that wing. Just always go for the winner. Just sets the point up with it.
Good length.
He's got time to set up with the forehand down the line. He's a lot more effective than when you attack him. He's got the luxury. He's pinpoint accurate.
Nice change up from the Australian. He's hanging on in there, but still a very big ask. Finds himself a break behind. 3-2.
classes are out. It's always a good thing in Hamburg where the weather can be rather clement. Been blessed with fine weather today. Tennis has always lived up to the weather conditions, but it's been interesting nonetheless. It's been good to see Nadal taken out of his comfort zone, being tested.
Good smash. Under a lot of pressure. It was a decent lob. That's a nice extension. Good use of the wrist.
What he does well is add just a little bit of slice, just so he's got control over the ball.
Yeah, it was definitely wide, I think, but was more concerned with getting out of the way of the ball than calling it initially.
Nice. 30.
Just ordering plenty more of those in the future.
Hewitt, 40.
Unforced errors just starting to hurt Hewitt a little bit now. 36 in total, 11 in this set.
Well, there's been a fundamental difference in the quality of serving in this second and third sets compared to the opening one. Nadal is finding the target with the vast majority of his, made 10 of 13 and won all 10 points when the first serve has found its mark. In stark contrast, Hewitt has only made 6 of 18 in this third set, 44% throughout the course of the match, and that's simply not good enough. The sequence of shots are like wide to the forehand, down the line on the backhand, and then coming into net from Hewitt.
Pricing, 30.
Yep, line ball. Different ball game. You get that first serve firing. Served well yesterday against Nicolas Almagro, and that made life an awful lot easier for him.
Just hit that volley a little too flat. A little bit more underspin as he's showing himself.
Look at how Nadal has improved in this third set. But whilst there's just the one break that separates these two, Nadal will be anxious and Hewitt will be hopeful. 4-3.
Really get this crowd fired up. Hewitt can just get a break back from Nadal. Still seem quite passive. I think they'll really bring this match to life. Hewitt can play a couple of good points here on the Nadal serve. Obviously Nadal doesn't want any of that. He would be happy for things just to continue the way they've been going for him. He's been serving awfully well in second and third sets. That's exactly why he's ahead in the match. Tidied up his game very nicely.
Time. Good, folks. 11:50.
Good serve from Nadal, spinning one into the forehand. Left-handed spin. Always difficult to handle on the forehand side for a righty. It's always coming into your body.
Good stuff. Tactically spot on and executed perfectly.
Pricing, 15-13.
So well, take charge of the point of the returner serve. Look at his depth, just a couple of inches from the line.
Terrible shot. First time this set that we've seen Nadal rattled. And from nowhere, really, Hewitt with his first chance to break in this deciding set.
And this is where he has to be aggressive. There's Hewitt.
Very fortunate to get away with that.
Such good defense off the backhand. Smartly playing that lob over the Hewitt backhand side. Perhaps he could have done a little bit more with the approach.
Got a chance to make amends here, though. It's taken a while for this one to hot up, but it just has done that. Hewitt absolutely delighted with his ability to make the most of the second of those two break points.
This match just needed a shot in the arm. Hewitt provided it.
When you've lost to a guy 4 out of the 5 times you've played, the last thing you want to do is surrender your serve in the deciding set to level matters at 4 apiece. To be aggressive, Hewitt's a little too passive in that point. Drop the ball short.
Such a good first serve. I thought he might sneak in behind that. A great first inside-out forehand. Chose to stay back on.
Nadal's so good at that, getting the ball lower than the height of the net. Not doing too much with it, very rarely missing his first attempt, but always making life difficult for the volleyer. proved to be the man to beat all year long on clay. And Hewitt under the cosh once more. Break point. Left. Brilliant. What a response. 2 breaks in a row. But it's Nadal now who is sitting pretty at 5-4.
That's why you got to be so careful when you attack the Nadal backhand. So underrated. Defends so well from that side. Got to go inside out there. Always looking to cover that wing. See him already leaning to his backhand side. He's got half a meter start on the shot, and that's all he needs for the desired result.
Time.
Nadal is so good at taking the positives from negative situations. Had his serve broken. For Hewitt to draw level at 4-all. Was there a negative reaction? Nothing of the sort. Set about the task of breaking serve and did so to love. So now it's Hewitt once more with it all to do. Nadal serving for a place in tomorrow's final.
15.
Hit that backhand pretty well. Got a bit unlucky there. Looked like a nice angle before the net intervened. That's why he was so frustrated. He knew it.
Attempt to go through Nadal, or are you going to attempt to out-rally him? Both options are very difficult. Beth obviously enjoying seeing her man in the heat of battle. Big point. There's the shot that's done an awful lot of damage this afternoon. Got the angle absolutely right.
This time the net cord playing no part. Good clearance. He's worn a patch in that area of the court throughout this encounter. Lucky number 13 on the forehand winners for Lleyton Hewitt.
Missed it. That is a brilliant response from Hewitt. These two are terrific competitors. They simply don't know how and when to lie down. Still everything to play for. Difficult one, this, I think, for Nadal. Hewitt's making just enough errors for Nadal to feel that if he just puts the ball in court, he might still win the match. But then occasionally Hewitt coming out with forceful ground strokes and winning the point with them. So I don't think Nadal's quite sure how aggressive to be. In the rally, and Nadal's as forceful as that.
And he catches Hewitt off guard with the forehand up the line, then he opens him up with the cross court, goes back behind him with that last shot. Hewitt had to guess, he guessed wrong.
Break point.
Got to be a let.
Well, I think Hugh was saying that he heard a let. We heard something up in the commentary box. Normquist didn't, and he's the man that counts. So amazingly, it's Nadal back in the lead once more. 4 breaks of serve in a row. 6-5.
Never been a big fan of Normquist. That was loud. We heard it loud and clear in our comm box. Hewitt kind of hesitated with the half volley. Just having a word there to the umpire, who has got it wrong a few times on crucial occasions. No use crying over spilt milk, though. You've got to get on with it.
Time.
It's taken a while for this one to come to life, but it's done so in sensational fashion at the tail end of this deciding set, and the fans now thoroughly enjoying themselves. Might take them a while to settle down before Nadal has a second chance to put this match to bed. He was unsuccessful when serving for it. First time of asking at 5-4. see if he can make amends here. Depth. Nadal left flat-footed.
Perhaps looking for the forehand was Nadal. Riveting stuff.
Well, they can't believe how well Hewitt's played at the tail end of this deciding set. Had the courage to take the ball on and was rewarded for that at the end of a 23-stroke rally. Nadal has played 2 or 3 really poor drop shots at the tail end of this third set. And Hewitt has taken full advantage of that. So amazingly, Hewitt has a chance here to get a 5th consecutive break of serve.
Into a little bit of a knot there in the backhand corner. That backhand almost bounced before the net.
Crowd would love to see this one go the distance. What a response. Time and time again, Nadal goes up the tee on the biggest points in the match. That one had everything. Pace and accuracy. 187k within inches of both lines. Also. 2 points away. two have had some battle royales over the years. This one no different. Been on court for over 2.5 hours. Hasn't been a classic by any stretch of the imagination in terms of the quality of tennis, but it's been very exciting at the tail end of this deciding set. Match point. Brilliant. A fitting end to a very exciting match. Hewitt almost did the impossible, but Nadal eventually prevails despite not playing his best and faltering slightly in that deciding set. We've got the final that we all wanted. It's 1 versus 2. Nadal against Federer. The Spaniard safely through to the final. Disappointing for Hewitt. Put up a really good fight. He'll look back on this week and be very proud of all that he's been able to achieve. He's had a terrific tournament, and his wife has thoroughly enjoyed watching him play some really good stuff. But today it wasn't enough to get the better of Nadal, who is 81 and counting on his beloved clay.
And the fans got out of their seats to show their appreciation for the Australian, and rightly so. He got the tactics spot on today. Didn't allow Nadal to play his best tennis, took him out of his comfort zone, almost took him down, but in the end Nadal stood firm.
Wasn't quite as aggressive as he would have wanted, and that allowed Hewitt to hang around. Got off to a poor start as well, looked a little shaky out there, but Hewitt never really took advantage of winning that opening set. Started the second set poorly, and I think crucially that first serve percentage nosedived after the opening set.
Absolutely. As the sets went on, so serve started to let Hewitt down and became a little bit of an Achilles for him, and Nadal was able to implement himself and his aggressive style of play on the Aussie, and he really had an uphill battle from then. Even though he got back on serve twice in the deciding set, it wasn't enough. Nadal just too strong on the day. Plenty of winners from Hewitt, 31 in all, and that's because of the good tactics, but the unforced errors probably cost him, together with not taking those break points.
That's the key. When you play against Nadal, you have to take advantage of any half chance that you get throughout the course of the match. Hewitt today, in only converting 4 of 12 break points, simply didn't do that. It was a terrific encounter, but Nadal is through to tomorrow's final.